The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank. Located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique. For clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com.
Stadium tonight, Ken. We're at Glenwood High School, Glenwood at Chatham, so a beautiful facility here.
Yeah, second year in a row we've come to Chatham to play the Glenwood Titans and finished the regular season last week down here, losing a 42-14 game. This year, as you said, while the field is immaculate, the whole facility looks great and perfect night for football.
Coach, both teams come in with 4 wins and 2 losses. Glenwood, I believe last week got beat.
They lost last week to U-High 33-13 after losing their season opener against a tough 8A Edwardsville team. So, with 2 losses, they don't want to take chances, and they're going to be ready for tonight's game. Let's hope Lincoln can respond with like effort.
Our pregame sponsored by Me Realty, or is it ME Realty? I don't know, but anyhow, we'll be back in a minute with the list of the game.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hey, it's Bobby V and Coach Schweitzer with Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on a Friday night. And, of course, you know how you're picking us up. It's either on WLCN 96.3 or on YouTube or on the Mixlr app, which I know nothing about, but somebody's out there listening on the Mixlr app. And we're heard all around the world. Compliments of Lloyd Kirby, who's up here in the booth with us. What do you think, Coach? What do you got for their team?
Well, yeah, they're coached by David Hay. He's been here quite a while. He followed Dan Rourke, who's the head coach for quite a while also, but he's one of the deans of the conference. They come in, as we said last year, they were 6-3. They went 3 rounds in the playoffs before they finally got beat, so they had a great season last year, and they come in with quite a few weapons. You know, they've got a quarterback who is 6 foot, 175, but he can throw the ball well. They've got some receivers, some tall receivers out there, and they've got Herschel Walker in the backfield, so they're going to be a stiff test for the Railer defense tonight.
Well, as we do, Coach, compliments of Me Realty, we take a look at the list of the game for tonight's game. Of course, that's sponsored by ME Realty. And so list your home with ME Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listing at merealty.com. And here's Coach Schweitzer, Coach Ken Schweitzer, with the list of the game. Last year you had 4, Coach.
Yeah, well, I'm down to 3, and I give credit to Coach Sikowski in his 9th season here at the Railers. He helps me with this a little bit. The first thing they got to do is improve their pass coverage. They know Glenwood's going to come out and throw the ball, and one of Lincoln's kind of weaknesses has been the pass coverage. So they're going to have to tighten up the secondary. Number 2 is to overall play good defense. Besides pass defense, they're going to have to limit the run game by the Titans. And then number 3 is continue our offensive production. We've had some great offensive outings, and they need to continue that, and that helps control the clock too. As long as you hang on to the ball, the team's not going to score.
Well, if we follow those 3 lists, we're going to do a good game. So that's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. Thank you, Coach Ken Schweitzer, for that list. And we'll take another 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with some of the players for Lincoln and the Glenwood Titans.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Pre-game brought to you by Me Realty, and Coach is going to look who the leaders are this year for the Lincoln Rail Splitters for the football program.
Yeah, well, the key to the Lincoln offense is their rushing game. They're averaging 247 yards rushing per game for the first 6 games of the year, compared to just 118 by their opponents. So they're running the ball well. They're led in the backfield. Peyton Bunner has carried the ball 66 times for 464 yards. He's averaging 7 yards a carry. Gabe Smith right behind him. He's averaging 6.3 for 66 carries. And then you got the quarterback, Tate Johnson. He's averaging over 5 yards, as is Kyle Keeler. He's averaging right at 5 yards a carry. So, with that kind of production on the ground, why would you want to throw too much? Although last week, the Railers threw 13 times and completed 10 of them. So that was their first best game throwing the ball, and they relied on the short pass into the flat and had a lot of success with it.
And on the defensive side of the ledger, Coach, you probably got to say Frank Sanders leads the charge there, along with a host of other great defensive players for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, Frank Sanders is leading with 30 tackles. He's had 8 sacks and 13 tackles for loss. Right behind him, Aiden Fry has 22 tackles, 3 sacks, and 5 tackles for loss.
Coach, you mentioned the Rail Splitters. On the other side of the ledger, it's the Glenwood High School Titans, and their quarterback, as you said, is Colton Knadler. Little interesting fact, their kicker who kicks the extra points and some field goals is Mia Gerger. She's 5'1", 122 pounds. She's 13th all-time in scoring for Glenwood. That's pretty interesting. We've seen lady kickers over the years, and they do a good job.
Yeah, and she's been doing it for several years, obviously, to hold that record. So, they get close enough. If they need a field goal, they're going to kick it.
The 2 wide receivers that Knadler will go to dominantly will be Mason Newman and Gavin Simmons. His tight end is Jonathan Helm. And then one of an all-round players is Grady Mueller. He's a running back. He'll be in the slot slot and also a wide receiver for Colton Knadler. And his running backs will be, as you mentioned, Herschel Walker, and again, I mentioned Grady Mueller. That'll be their weapons that we'll go up against tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I think Lincoln's going to start the game. I think they're going to receive the kickoff, if I saw the right signal. It's been a few minutes ago, so I'm kind of forgetful, but I think that's what they indicated. Lincoln's going to get the kickoff here to start the game.
And we've got tonight Will Bickle gets a start at left guard. He's 6'1", 320. So up on that front line, we got 265, 320, 260, 315, and 230. And you average that out, Coach.
Yeah, it's 278 per player there, the front five.
Wow, it's a big front line for the Rail Splitters. And, of course, all our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out on 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Perry Weinbrenner and his fine crew with all of the construction equipment you need to get your job done. And it'll be the Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. And back for the Rail Splitters, I believe that's Durbin in there. Is that 24? And, of course, Gabe Smith.
Yep.
And kicking away for the Glenwood Titans will be Tristan Schmidt. He's a junior, 6 foot, 234-pounder. And he waits for the whistle from the official, and will be underway here in a second, kicking from his own 40-yard line. And as I mentioned, a big guy. Schmidt is 6 foot, 234, and he'll boot it away to either Durbin or Smith. Here we go. Here's the kick. Game's underway, and it's going to go into the end zone. So it's going to be Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters as we get underway here, as we mentioned, at this beautiful facility.
Yeah, it's a booming kick into the end zone, and so Lincoln's going to start on the 20-yard line.
So for the Rail, go ahead, Coach.
No, I was just going to say we want to see a long drive to start the game.
Aiden Crane, one of the captains tonight. He's the wide receiver for the Rail Splitters. Of course, the wingbacks are Kyle Keeler and Gabe Smith. The fullback is Peyton Bunner. And our fine quarterback is Tate Johnston. And as Coach told you, he had a nice passing game at our last outing at Hanlon when we knocked off MacArthur 43-33. Both teams getting ready here, and now they get the whistle. And the play clock starts. Man in motion's Keeler, and a fumble, and the Rail Splitter got back on it. Couldn't tell exactly what happened there, just a missed handoff.
Well, that was Gabe. It was kind of a reverse, and tried to have the two handoffs back there, and the second one got mishandled, lost 4 yards on the play.
So it'll be 2nd and 14 for the Rail Splitters at their own 16-yard line. Pretty warm out tonight. Shouldn't bother the players as far as the wind is concerned, because the flag's not blowing too far, but could be some cramps tonight with this heat. Here's the snap to Johnston. Here's the handoff. That's whistle on the play. That was Gabe Smith got the call.
I think Lincoln had illegal procedure. I'm not sure.
Rough start for the Rail Splitters.
Moved too early, I think.
Lincoln huddles up. Will Bickle getting a start tonight at left guard for the Rail Splitters. The left tackle is Alec Claudio. Center is Shun Hicks. And the right guard is Zach Poole. And the left guard is Frank Sanders. Pardon me, the right guard is Frank Sanders. Right guard is Poole. Right tackle is Sanders. Tight end is Jaden Gully for the Rail Splitters. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Shun Hicks will snap it for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 18. Here's the hand. No, he keeps it. Johnston's still hanging on to it, throws it up ahead, and knocked away. Triple coverage on the intended receiver. Looked like Jaden Gully out there.
He tried to throw that through 3 red shirts, Bob, where Gully was, and it did get tipped before it got to Gully, and probably a fortune for the Railers. It was incomplete.
And now it's going to be 3rd and 23. Early first quarter. No score. And a big play for the Rail Splitters here. They had a good passing game last game, and that's what they're going to have to depend on here. They're at their own 11-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 23. Hicks will snap it to Johnston. He's got it. He wants to throw. He's got a little time. Airs it out long. Gabe Smith.
Gully. Oh, yeah, it was Gabe Smith. He caught it.
He caught it for a first down. And back in the pocket, good blocking for Johnson. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. The line of scrimmage was the 11, and we're all the way out to the 36-yard line.
Well, there was tons of pressure on Johnson there. Just before he released it, there was somebody bearing down on him. He got rid of it, and Smith was right on the sideline, kept his feet in for the completion.
Showing good concentration there, Gabe Smith. Here's the handoff, and now the double. That's Gabe Smith, and he is close to the 40-yard line. It was Keeler, got the ball, then he handed off to Gabe. And Gabe with two nice back-to-back plays, a 25-yard pass play and now a 4-yard run to the 40. Jack Young on the tackle for Glenwood.
That was a big
picks up over the football.
I'm sorry, Bob. That was a big third down first play for the Railers to keep their drive alive.
It was a big Chris Coyne and State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Here's Bunner. Got back to the line of scrimmage. They read that well. He tried to go like off left guard, left tackle there, but they were there to meet him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like they have 5 down linemen up front, Bob. We'll look again to be sure, but they closed the running late in a hurry. Nowhere for Bunner to run.
Another big play for the Rail Splitters in their own territory again. 3rd and 6. 10-13 on the running clock in the first quarter. Still 0-0 on the board. Rail Splitters to the line of scrimmage of that wing formation. Need a first down here. Johnston's got it, and now he wants to throw again. Backpedaling, throws it out ahead, and picked off. No, they're going to say no. He didn't hang on to it. So that's going to be a punting situation for the Rail Splitters.
No, he caught it.
Oh, he did catch it. I'm sorry.
He caught it as he was going out of bounds. Made a nice interception there. Bob, the ball probably shouldn't have been thrown. He threw it in a hurry, trying to find somebody, and just underthrew his receiver a little bit.
So the Titans take over at their own 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Glenwood. They're going to go with a wide out on each side. Knadler's the quarterback for him. The wideouts are Gavin Simmons and Mason Newman. The running back is Herschel Walker. Out of the shotgun. Knadler's got the snap. Hands off to his running back, and Rail Splitters trying to hold on to him at the 50. Took him down at the 50-yard line.
He bounced into some defender for the Railers, and he's down on the ground right now. I can't see his number.
Injured player on the field for the Titans.
That's a Railer down, Bob. I can't see.
Oh, it's a Rail Splitter, sorry.
See who it is.
Tackle made by Court Pentecost for the Rail Splitters. Pentecost, and on quite a few tackles this year, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Glenwood Titans. We're going to take a 30-second timeout with no score. We'll be back in.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events.
The injured player for the Rail Splitters was Alex Schmidt. He walked off the field underneath his own power. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Glenwood. Knadler out of the gun, hands off to his running back again, spins, has got a first down and more before he's finally knocked down. Frank Sanders knocked him down, and he got some help also there on the tackle. That was Peyton Bunner was also there for the Rail Splitters. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for Glenwood now at the Lincoln 43-yard line with 9:34 left on the clock.
Somebody tried to drag the ball away from him, Bob, and just couldn't quite do it before the tackle.
Again, Knadler going to be out of the gun. They got the red helmets, the red jerseys, and the white pants. Here's the snap. Hands off again. Looks for a hole. He's got it right side. And finally, Gabe Smith wraps him up. Good wrap up there by Gabe, but not before they got a bunch of yardage.
Yeah, about an 8-yard pickup to the 35-yard. And they're going quick. No huddle. The Railers defense has to adjust and be ready in a hurry.
Rail Splitters going with a 4-man line tonight. Also, Logan Riggs getting a start for the Rail Splitters, number 44. Knadler out of the gun on the 2nd and 2 for the men in red and white. Both teams in red and white tonight. Knadler waits for the snap, Gives to his running back, still on his feet.
No,
now he's going to run for the end zone, but there's another Railer. Nope. And they finally take him down at the 5.
That was Canadler.
Canadler kept the ball. I didn't pick up who got that tackle for Lincoln. But that's going to be first and... That was Court Pentecost again on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
That was 32-yard pickup all the way down to the 3. Faked the handoff, Bob, and kept it himself and found open room to run.
Fake me out. First and goal at the 4. Canadler hands off, and that's going to be a touchdown for Glenwood, and that was Grady Mueller. Grady Mueller got most of the runs on that drive. Mueller from 4 yards out took it in. He's 5'9", a junior, 179-pounder.
That's just a 3-yard, just a straight ahead, Bob, but just power football, and got it in the end zone.
And now the attempt for the extra point. This will be Mia Gerger. Gerger on the hold. She's all of 5'1", 122 pounds. There's the snap, the placement, and it is through the uprights, and that'll make the score. Glenwood 7, Rail Splitters 0 with 8:21 left in the first quarter, and we'll be back in 30.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football in Chatham-Glenwood tonight. Glenwood comes in with a record of 4 wins, 2 losses. Lincoln 4-2. And, Coach, it didn't take them too long to drive down the field after that interception.
No, but if you recall last week, MacArthur scored early in the first 2 or 3 plays. So took them 5 plays, 55 yards for this first touchdown for Glenwood. Let's hope the Railers can respond now.
Out there for the Rail Splitters on the special teams, I see Colby Merriman. He wears the number 63. 57 is Alex Schmidt, who is shook up on that one play. And back for the Rail Splitters, it's Gabe Smith and number 24. And there's the Chicago Street Rentals kickoff, and again it'll go into the end zone. Number 24 for the Rail Splitters is Sean Durbin. All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. So the clock stops, Coach, with 8:21 left in the first quarter.
Yep, and just like we did on the first possession, the Railers did pick up 1 first down on that long pass, but they need to get their ground game going, hopefully, and pick up some first downs and eat up some clock.
Rail Splitters in their white road jerseys with the white helmets, red numerals, and the red pants as Hicks comes up over the line. And we're ready to go. The official blew the whistle. Johnston out of the quarterback. Got a man in motion. Keeler. Handoff Bunner, right side. Bunner stays on his feet, and he's up around the 22-yard line. Lincoln had that Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down to start it. And so it's going to be 2nd and 8 yards to go for the Rail Splitters on that 2-yard pickup by Peyton Bunner, the fine fullback for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, Bunner kind of takes his time. He's slow looking for the opening where it is, and sometimes it closes in a hurry and he doesn't get much, but he got 2 yards on that first down play.
Out of that wing formation, Johnson's got the snap. Hands off Gabe Smith. Found a hole. Stays on his feet. Rambles down to the 28-yard line. So a 6-yard pickup there by Gabe Smith for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, Gabe got to the outside a little bit there, Bob. They cut back in, but as you said, picked up good yardage out to almost the 29-yard line.
Got Jaden Gully out there helping to block, along with Claudio and Bickle for the Rail Splitters. Big third down here for the Rail Splitters. 3rd and 1. Johnston, Bunner, man in motion, Keeler, handoff, Bunner off right tackle, and he's hit at the 29-yard line. I think he was hit right at the line of scrimmage, Coach.
Yeah, he's short. He didn't get it. He bounced off the first tackler, but then the defense filled in, and he got less than a yard, so they're going to give him no gain, call a 4th down.
Johnston looking to Coach Silkowski. If anything, will try to fake them with an offsides here, but we're going to have to punt it this early in the game with a 4th and 1 at the Lincoln 29-yard line. Crane, the wideout for Lincoln. Oh, dropped it. And still, nope, takes him down. They were going to go for it. He was a little bit off center on the hike, and he's dropped back 5 yards, 5-yard loss to the 24, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for Glenwood.
Well, I think he got a little anxious, Bob, and kind of started to run before he actually controlled the ball and hit the ground. And by the time he picked it up, the defense was there to stop him for the loss. You're
right, Coach. That play designed to get that hike to Johnson just to run with the ball. And now Knadler out of the gun for Glenwood. We trail it. The Rail Splitters trail it 7-0. You're listening to 96.3 FM, WLCN. Knadler out of the shotgun. He's in no hurry. Got the snap. Hands off to his running back. And a host of railers there to take him down. That is Grady Mueller. He tried to cut back to the inside, Bob. That's where the defense had some power, and had he stayed outside, he might have had more running room, but Lincoln stopped him for just a 2-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for Glenwood. Knadler, the lone man in the backfield. 3 wideouts near side. Man in motion, the running back. 2 wideouts on the far side of the field. 2nd and 8. They're going to give it. Oh, nice. Hang on to him. That is the first man there for the Rail Splitters. It's Aiden Fry. And he was able to hang on to him before he got some help, but not before some yardage was picked up for Glenwood. Yeah, he had him in the backfield, and then he struggled back to the line of scrimmage. But I don't think he got much more than that. But Aiden Fry made the first contact and hung on, as you said, until he got a little extra help. So it was at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 8 now for the Glenwood Titans. We haven't seen a pass yet in this first 2 series from the Titans. This might be an opportune time for them, so Lincoln's secondary has to be tough. And like you said, Coach Silkowski said that what we needed to work on was our pass protection. Knadler on the long count. He's got it. He does want to throw here. Good pressure, airs it out. He's got his man. Goes in for the touchdown. Touchdown for the Titans. With 5:06 left in the first quarter, the Titans lead at 13-0. That was number 5 for the Glenwood Titans. Gavin Simmons, senior, 6 foot, 175. He was wide open, Coach. Yeah, he was. They had 2 receivers out that way, and Lincoln only had 1 defender. He stayed with the inside guy, and Simmons was wide open out there in the corner. And just had 1 step to get across the goal line. Here's Mia Gerger with an attempt on the extra point, and it is no good. Wide of the uprights. Didn't expect to see that. She's a veteran kicker and wind behind her back, so the score is going to remain Glenwood 13, Lincoln 0, with 5:06 left in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
So Tristan Schmidt, the big guy, he's kicked it into the end zone twice, Coach. Yeah. 6 foot, 234. I think that's their game plan, and that's a good game plan, actually. He wears the number 14. Prevents any run back. Metalco is number 22. Here's the boot, and it's going to go into the end zone again. So it'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 20-yard line. 5:06 left in the first quarter. Rail Splitter offense coming out onto the field. Jaden Gully, the tight end for the Rail Splitters. The fullback, of course, is Peyton Bunner. The wings are Gabe Smith and Kyle Keeler. Rail Splitters need a long, sustained drive, Coach. Yeah, that's what we had last week, and it paid off, and that's what we need right now, actually. Shun Hicks up to the football. Railers are set. They've got 3 wideouts. Here's the snap. Johnston rolls to his right. Now he's going to throw it along the sideline out of bounds. His intended receiver would have been Gabe Smith, but there's pretty good coverage on him, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters on the incompletion. The clock stops at 5:01.
Yeah, from up here, it looked like he was being kind of contained. It looked like if he turned up, he might have been able to run with it a little bit. But from where he is and what he sees, a little different than what we see. So he threw it, and it went out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd
and 10 at the 20 for the Rail Splitters. 5:01 on the first quarter clock. Glenwood leads early 13-0. Johnson's going to keep it himself. Right side, pushes ahead. And he got at least 2 or 3 of them. Tate Johnston on the carry. What'd you say, Coach? He had 20 carries last game.
Yeah, I believe that's what we had him unofficial for. And a lot of yards, too. Close to 100 yards, too. He got 2 on that one.
And I think Gabe might have had 163. 141.
Yep.
Well, I gave him a few extra. 3rd and 8 for the Rail Splitters. Another big 3rd down play. Last time they went with the pass to Gabe Smith. Let's see if they can do it again. Clock on the move. 4:25 left in the first quarter. Lincoln trails at 13-0. Here's the snap. This time he rolls out to his left. A lot of pressure. Stays on his feet. Throws it out to Smith. And Smith knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That's where he caught the pass. And he was immediately knocked out of bounds. They're going to call it the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was, again, a lot of pressure on the quarterback there. He was scrambling to get rid of it. They did pick up 3, but it sets up a 4th and 5, and Lincoln will punt out of the deep in their own territory.
So this will be Quentin Quisenberry on the long snap to Jaden Gully. He's got it, picks it up, booms it away.
Oops.
He always gets off a good kick. And it's going to take a Glenwood bounce, though, and finally the Rail Splitters pounce at it at the 41-yard, the Glenwood 41-yard line.
I think we're fortunate they didn't pick it up and run, Bob. Oh, no, that was Lincoln on it. I'm kind of confused with the red and white.
Yeah, I got you.
They're red on top and white on the bottom. We're white on top and red on the bottom.
So that only gives a first down for Glenwood at the Lincoln 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Knadler and the gang. As Coach told you, Knadler's a junior. I pretty much associate that name with baseball in Springfield, but they got a Knadler at quarterback tonight playing football. He waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off. Mueller spins, fights, and he's finally stopped at the Lincoln 37-yard line.
Yeah, somebody had an ankle right at the line of scrimmage, Bob. He wiggled out of that, but Lincoln had other defenders there. I couldn't get any numbers, but they stopped him for about a 4-yard pickup.
Peyton Bunner on the stop for the Rail Splitters. Glenwood, 2nd and 6. Man in motion, stops. Knadler gives off Mueller. No.
Throwing.
No. Fake. Good job. Mellacream sack. You said Bunner was the first one there. He'll pick up a couple of donuts from Mellacream.
Yeah, and I think that was Fry there to help him at the end. But yeah, give the sack, I think, to Bunner.
So now Glenwood back to their own 46-yard line. 3rd and 16.
That's great defense by the Rails. Great pressure there by Bunner and then Fry.
Beautiful. Fry, one of the he's actually the nose guard for the Rail Splitters.
Lincoln's defense had a little better pass coverage on that one because he couldn't find anybody open.
5 wideouts for Glenwood. He's got all the time in the world. Throws the home run ball. Caught. And in for the touchdown. Had a lot of Rail Splitters out there, but he threw it high and long, went for the jump and got it.
Well, he's got a 6'7" receiver if that's who caught it out there. And you're right, he threw it just above. That's who caught it. He threw it up high, and the Lincoln Railers couldn't reach it. Then he jumped and got it, fell in the end zone.
Mason Newman, a senior, 6'7", 180. 2:39 left on the first quarter clock after that score. Glenwood leads at 19-0.
That was just like the last touchdown, Knadler to Simmons.
Mia Gerger will attempt the point after touchdown.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Simmons.
She's 1 out of 2.
Newman.
There's the snap, the placement, the boot, sidewinder, soccer style through the uprights, and now it's Glenwood 20, Rail Splitters 0 with 2:39 left in the first quarter. We'll be back in 3-0.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Lead back at the station. I'm Bobby V. Rail Splitters down early. They've got to turn the tide. They're down 20-0 here in the first quarter. And kicking it away will be Tristan Schint. Schint, S-C-H-I-N-D-T, will kick it away for Glenwood. Back for the Rail Splitters are Gabe Smith and Seth Durbin. Durbin, where's the number 24? Gabe Smith's number 3. And Schint will kick it from the near side hash mark. Here's the boot, and this one's going to go into the end zone again. So it'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters at the 20 again.
After that last series, Bob, the Raiders did a nice job on second down to get the sack and set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15, but they responded with the 46-yard touchdown pass.
So 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. They lead at 20. They're losing 20-0. Got to have that long sustained drive to help us out.
Well, and even if you can't score, at least get 2 or 3 first downs to use some clock and get some field position. Lincoln's been in their own territory the whole game.
Lincoln with the one wide out, man in motion, handoff. Bunner off the left side. Bunner on his feet. Boom! Gets hit hard, but not before he got a first down. That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. Bunner, a powerful young man.
He bounced off one defender, Bob, and kept running and got across the 30 for the first down to the 31.
Bunner, 6 foot 220, solid muscle, and a first down for the Rail Splitters at the Glenwood 31-yard line. We'll take another one of those. Johnston got the snap. This time,
that was a double handoff again. That time it was
Smith to Durbin.
Durbin had it, but as soon as he got it, there was a red shirt there to tackle him for a loss, and that play lost about 4, about 3.
So 2nd and 13 for the Rail Splitters at their own 28-yard line.
That's a slow developing play, Bob, and they've seen enough of it on film that they look for it, and it's pretty hard to get that.
And Glenwood's textbook tacklers. Johnson rolls out to his right, doesn't have much time, and still hanging on, and he's sacked. They finally blow it dead deep in Glenwood territory. Offensive line just couldn't hold him.
Yeah, there's 4 red shirts there, getting penetration across the line of scrimmage, and Tate just doesn't have much of a chance to find a receiver.
Just opened up the floodgates there, Coach. 3rd and 25 for the Rail Splitters. Minute 10 with the clock running left in the first quarter. Glenwood leads the Rail Splitters 20-0. The only chance they missed for a score was on the extra point on their 2nd touchdown. Durbin, the wing here on the left side. Johnston looks, throws along the side, out in the flat. He's got Bunner, and Bunner is down. Textbook tackling by Glenwood. They hit him low, and they hit him hard.
Yeah, they're a good fundamental football team, Bob. We've seen that here in the first quarter, and just a little pass in the flat, which we had some success last week with, but this week not so far. That was the first attempt. That was a 2-yard loss.
So Gully will punt it away. The long snapper is Quentin Quisenberry. Quisenberry wears the number 1. Last time they didn't charge the punt. This time they do. Low roller into the end zone.
Get on it.
And
that's going to be a touchdown if he didn't get on it. Yeah, Lincoln got on it.
Lincoln got on it, so that's a 2-pointer for Glenwood. So now the score is going to be 22-0 on the safety. That comes with 1:01 left in the first quarter.
Well, that was a terrible snap on the ball, Bob. It just rolled back to him, and he wasn't able to handle it. Went into the end zone, and there was some red shirts there. And Lincoln was lucky that they didn't fall on for a touchdown. Gully was able to recover it. It's a safety.
Safety for 2 points. That makes up for that missed extra point, and it's going to be 22-0. Lucas Melton out there on the special teams for the Rail Splitters. Seth Durbin's out there. And kicking it away for the Rail Splitters will be the freshman, Jacob Long. Where's the number 38? All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Chicago Street Rentals for all your construction needs. You name the piece of equipment, they've got it. They've even got scaffolding out there, Coach, if you want to get up on the roof.
I used to, but never again. No more.
We own our own scaffolding, but we've only used it once. Jacob Long going to kick it away. Mueller back for the Titans. Here's the kick by Long. Going to be caught at the 40. At the 45, Glenwood to the 50 into Lincoln territory. Across the 40, stays on his feet. Call it about the 37-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Glenwood Titans. Nice run back there by Glenwood.
That was Hunter Clark bringing him down, kind of corralling him to the ground for the tackle, but they're on the Lincoln 37-yard line with 4 seconds left here in the first quarter, Bob.
Hunter Clark's a sophomore. He's 6'1", 175 pounds. We've seen him on tackles on special teams before. Knadler 1st and 10 with the Glenwood Titans. Out of the backfield, he's got Mueller back there with him, his trusty running back. 2 wideouts. Mueller's got it. Off left tackle, straight arm, still on his feet, still looking for running room. Finally gets hit, and the man that looks like it made the tackle for Lincoln was, I think that was 57 for the Rail Splitters, but not positive.
I think that is 63. Do we have a 63? I can't. I think that's Frank Sanders.
Was that Sanders?
I think it's Frank Sanders out there.
Okay. Yeah, 63 is Colby Merriman, but it wasn't him. So that's the end of the quarter. Rail Splitters trail it 22-0, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Lincoln Rail Splitters under the lights tonight in Glenwood. Pretty short trip here. We got off on the Toronto exit. And I don't know the name of the street we turned left on, but that's where I play softball there at the Spartan Fields.
I would say east of the field here.
Yeah, so we don't have to cross the railroad track. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
I think they're down to the 10-yard line.
Mueller off to the left of Knadler. They got 2 wideouts to the far side of the field. Knadler in no hurry. He's got a 22-0 lead. Man in motion. He's back. Here's the snap. They give off Mueller right side. And they blew it dead.
He's inside the 5, but maybe to the 4. I think I'll put it on the 5-yard pickup.
Big Frank Sanders on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. So we start this second quarter. 2nd and goal at the 5 for Glenwood. As we start this second quarter. Snap, run up the middle. That's Mueller. Raylor's trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Easy.
Touchdown, Glenwood. That'll make it 28-0. Another touchdown for Grady Mueller. We heard he was the go-to man. Grady Mueller does it all. He's a wide receiver in the slot, but primarily a running back. Junior, 5'9", 179. Grady Mueller. And now
They've had 4 touchdowns, Bob, and they've all been on short possessions. It doesn't take them long to score.
Mia Greger, where's the number 88? She'll attempt the extra point. Here's the snap, the kick, and it is through the uprights. And that'll make the score Glenwood 29, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 3-0.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football, all their kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Perry Weinbrenner and his fine crew out there. Unfortunately, Glenwood leads the Rail Splitters 29-0 as the big guy, Tristan Schint, gets ready to kick it away for Glenwood. Coach, he kicks all of them into the end zone.
Yeah, he's got a great leg for kicking. We knew this was going to be a tough game coming in, Bob, and we kind of hoped that we'd be able to generate a little bit of offense, if nothing else, to keep the ball away from them. But haven't been able to do that, and their 4 touchdowns have all come on 3 drives of 3 plays and 1 of 5.
Here's the boot. This time it's going to come down. I believe that's Durbin.
He's got it on the
Durbin,
6.
hey, he's fast.
That's Gabe.
That's Gabe. Sorry, that was Gabe. Faked me out on the other side of the field. Gabe Smith fielded it. A nice field there by Gabe Smith and a nice run back for Gabe, and that'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. And for Gabe Smith, that's the way we like it, baby. A nice run back by Gabe.
Yeah, he got it all the way out near the 30, well, the 29-yard line. But you're right, Bob. A nice return and good field position for the Railers to start.
Gabe Smith's a senior. He's 6'2", 180, and he's very quick. Ball on the far side hash mark. Hicks the first guy out over the football. Cranes the wide out here to the near side. Johnston in the backfield got a man in motion, and I believe he kept it himself.
Yeah, faked the handoff and hung on to it.
Johnston on the carry.
May have got half a yard out of it.
He got a yard or two before they drove him backwards, Bob. I see how they spot it.
Stop made by Jonathan Helm.
Jonathan Helm on the tackle for Glenwood.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Ball at the 30-yard line, so it'll be second down, 9 yards to go for the Rail Splitters. Rail Splitters will be back on the road again next week against Quincy Notre Dame. I believe they're ranked like 4th in 2A.
Very, very well could be. I didn't see that ranking, but they're a tough team.
Johnson's got the snap, hands off Bunner. Bunner right side. He likes to grind it out. Got a couple, maybe 3 yards out of it, Coach.
Yeah, he got that mostly all on his own, Bob. He's not getting much movement up front from the offensive line against that big Glenwood defense. And he just picked up, about 3 yards all on his own.
So third down for the Rail Splitters. 3rd and 7 for the men in red and white.
3rd and 6.
Tate Johnson goes to the sideline as he always does. He's got the play from Coach Matt Silkowski. Crane here wide to the near side, far side hash mark. Johnson waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off Bunner, and they come into the backfield after him.
See, Bunner takes a lot of hits in there, Bob. He keeps his feet somehow. How he does it, I don't know, and bounces off some tacklers, but he's not making much ground on it. He might have lost a yard or got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Held on the tackle for Glenwood.
And
Gino Greco for Glenwood. 29-0 Glenwood.
No gain on the play.
Sets up a
4th and 6 at this point of the game. And now they're sending in the punt unit. Jaden Gully will punt it away on the long snap. It'll be Quentin Quisenberry for the Rail Splitters.
They need to get a good snap here. He did not the last time. That's a better one.
That's good. And he boots it away end over end. This time it takes a Lincoln bounce, picked up at the 36 to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Stays on his feet and finally knocked down. Gully was there. Hicks was there. Durbin was there for the Rail Splitters.
There's a flag on the play early, Bob, on the sideline here. We'll see what that call is.
That should go against Glenwood.
That'd be good.
Yeah, we like that. Keeler shook up on the play, and helping him out to get off the field for the Rail Splitters, Preston Hunt. Hunt, one of the linebackers for Lincoln. Keeler, one of the corners. Illegal formation. Declined the penalty. 4th and 6.
No,
that's right. It's Glenwood ball. I'm sorry.
Right.
What am I talking about?
They declined the penalty, so they took the punt and the return, and they're on the Lincoln 27-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Titans. This time Knadler's got a running back on each side. The always dangerous Grady Mueller on the left of him. There's the snap. And he passes nice pass across the middle. And they picked up yardage there.
Pass is complete to number 5, Gavin Simmons.
Gavin Simmons caught the pass from Knadler.
He gets rid of it quick. It was kind of a high snap, and he threw it in a hurry and hit his man slanting over the middle.
Pentecost with the tackle for Lincoln. That's at least his 3rd tackle tonight. 2 wideouts out there for Knadler. And he keeps Mueller with him in the backfield. Now Mueller switches to his right side. 2nd and 1 for the Titans. Knadler's got the snap. He throws across the middle again.
Looked like same play as last one.
Pass complete for a first down.
19, Ryan Packett.
And that was to Ryan Packett. P-A-C-K-E-T-T, Ryan Packett.
That's good for a Green Family Stores.
He got down to the 10 for the first down, Bob, so it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Titans. Glenwood, Knadler checking out his offense, switching some of his players around. He's got the snap, and that's Mueller. And he's in for the touchdown. 35-0, Glenwood. Grady Mueller, 7:38 on the second quarter clock, takes it in. And the Rail Splitters trail it 35-0. Well-oiled machine, the Glenwood Titans.
Yeah, well, Lincoln's not doing a very good job tackling either, Bob. On that one, Lincoln tackler was in his way, and this kind of got ran over.
Mia Gerger will attempt the point-after touchdown conversion. She waits for the snap and the placement. There it is. There's her kick. And that is... it's good. I thought it was going to go wide, but that soccer-style kick went through, so that'll make the score. Glenwood.
Touchdown has been sponsored by Julie Hale Miller.
36, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on 96.3 FM, WLCN, and on YouTube and the Mixler app. Coach Ken Schweitzer alongside with Lloyd Kirby and Joe Lee back at the station. I'm Bobby V, and sometimes that's the way we like it.
We don't like it so much right now.
Yeah. Tristan Schint going to kick it away. Let's see. Last time Durbin got it. This one is long. Gabe Smith camping on it. He's got it at the 1. No, that's Durbin this time. I'm sorry. Durbin, and he's tripped up just across the 10. I don't see any flags.
I do. There's one there just on the 18-yard line. One.
I thought I saw one on the corner of my eye, but
from this side.
Oh yeah, there it is. So Durbin got the boot that time. Number 24 for the Rail Splitters.
You know, I think the momentum would have taken that ball in the end zone. I'm not sure that's not a wiser move to let it and go and get it on the 20.
Let's see what the decision the officials made on that flag.
He didn't get to the 20 on the return. I can't see where they haven't placed the ball yet, I don't think.
This will be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. Officials still talking it over. Holding on the rail splitters. 10-yard penalty, so that'll be halfway back to the goal. So the line of scrimmage is going to be at the 5 for the rail splitters. The 5-yard line. With 7:34 left in the first half, rail splitters trail Glenwood 36-0.
So I guess we only marked that as a 5-yard penalty. It was a 10-yard penalty, but it only lost 5 yards because it was half the distance.
Hicks back up over center. Tate Johnston out of the backfield. He got the snap. Hands off.
Might have got a couple.
Might have got a couple yards.
That's Durbin, I think.
That was Durbin. Number 24, Seth Durbin for the rail splitters. Seth Durbin's a sophomore.
2nd and 8 for the Railers.
2nd and 8 for the rail splitters.
He just slid off the right side, Bob, off right tackle. Not a lot of running room, but used his legs to pick up a couple.
Under 7 minutes left for the half. Here we go. Handoff, stays on his feet, still on his feet.
Well, speed, couldn't get around the last
Couldn't
guy.
get around.
Might have lost a yard. That was Gabe on the double reverse.
Gabe Smith.
Stop made by number 35, Connor Pollock.
Connor Pollock on the tackle for Glenwood.
3rd and 5 for the Railers splitters.
3rd and 5 for the rail splitters.
So ball is on the 10.
Clock remains running on the running play. 6:20 left for the half.
So he actually got 4 yards on that, Bob. That was more than I thought he was going to get, but he kept his legs going after taking some hits and turned the corner a little bit.
It's a football link past the 10-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, I would call it the 11, but yeah, that's still need a good 5 to go.
Snap to Johnston. There's the handoff. That's Durbin.
Couldn't get a.
Seth Durbin, very quick. He made the turn partially. Got maybe a yard, 2 yards out of it, Coach.
Well, the red shirts closed in a hurry, Bob. He had some blockers out front. They couldn't really sustain their blocks long enough and tried to run upfield, and the red shirts were there to stop him. He got a yard out of it. Oh.
Got the first down.
17. He picked up 6. That didn't look like 6 yards. He got out to the 17, so great job.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Johnston out of the backfield. New life for the rail splitters. That's Keeler with the football. Keeler tries to make the turn, and he's knocked down. Good coverage there by the Glenwood defense.
They just string you out there to the sideline, Bob, and keep running, trying to look for a way to run up, but they got too many red shirts. They string it out well, and they threw him for a loss back to the 15.
Loss at 2, so it'll be 2nd and 12. Clock on the run, 5:10 left for the half.
That was Keeler's first carry of the game, Bob, here midway through the second period.
Keeler had a great game last game for the rail splitters. 2nd and 12, 2nd and a dozen for the rail splitters. Johnston waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off Bunner. Bunner left side. Stays on his feet. Across the 20-yard line. Call it the 21-yard line. Goes Peyton Bunner. So he got 6 yards there. 4:40 left for the half. Peyton Bunner. 6-yard pickup, so it'll be 3rd and 6 for Lincoln.
Like so many games, Peyton Bunner, the workhorse, that was his 7th carry already.
He always does a good job for the rail splitters. We've named him player of the game maybe twice this year. Cranes, the wide out here on the near side. Johnson's got the snap. Rolls out to his right. He's got time. No, he's going to run with it.
Oh, Bunner,
he's at the 25. And Johnston down close. They're going to call it the 29-yard line. Ball was on the 21, so that's an 8-yard pickup and a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the rail splitters. 4:02 left for the half. Lincoln with their 2nd first down of this drive. Excuse me.
29-yard line.
Like to keep Lincoln, keep it going. This time Crane split wide to the far side of the field. Gabe Smith's the wing here on the right side. Snap to Johnston. And they give it to Gabe. He's looking for holes, nothing there, and they sack him in the backfield. They just string it out, Coach, and there's nowhere to go.
Well, Gabe stopped and thought he was going to change directions, but that when he stopped, that gave two red defenders time to converge on him and stop him for the loss.
And the clock continues to run on the running play. And a loss on that play, the ball back to the 24-yard line. That'll make it a 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15 for the Rail Splitters. A little breeze here tonight. Flag fluttering winds out of the south. Maybe at halftime you can go out and look at the northern lights. Johnston out of the gun. Wing formation. He's going to keep it himself, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Johnston thought he saw a hole, faked the handoff, but Glenwood just, their technique is beautiful.
Well, they get penetration into the backfield, and the Lincoln offensive linemen are passing, and they haven't made a block yet, and the defensive line is across there and stopped him for another yard loss. It's back to the 24. Well, it's at the 24, so no gain on it.
3rd down, 3rd and 16 to 23. 2:22 left for the half. Glenwood leads 36-0. Johnston out of the gun, got a man in motion, and now he's going to pass. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Jaden Gully as tight end. And now Gully's going to have to punt it away. It'll be 4th and 16 at the Lincoln 23.
That was a lot of pressure on the quarterback to just get rid of the ball, Bob, but couldn't plant his feet and throw it like he would like to.
It'll be Quentin Quisenberry on the long snap for the Rail Splitters. 2:10 on the clock. On the incompletion, they stop the clock. Here's the snap. Here's the boot.
Nice punt.
Yeah.
Nice punt.
And he catches it at the 34, backpedals, breaks one tackle. Second tackle he gets away from. Still on his feet. Now he swings it up the middle, and he's finally tackled. But now before he gets into Lincoln territory, and the tackle.
13, that's Gully, the kicker.
There you go. Jaden Gully playing his position.
He's limping a little bit now after that.
Well, he plays both sides of the football, and on the special teams, Jaden Gully gives you a full night. And little unknown fact about Jaden, he volunteers on Election Day. So I'll see him on November 5th. Here's Knadler on the snap. Gives off Grady Mueller. Mueller is a tough runner. He gets down to around the 39 from the 43. 4-yard pickup. Mueller's one of those tenacious runners that just never gives up.
Yeah, I thought Bunner and Fry had him stop there just past the line of scrimmage, and he kept going and picked up some extra yards to the 39.
4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Minute 25 for the half, and now looks like there's going to be a timeout, Glenwood, and we'll take a timeout. Lincoln trails at 36-0. We'll be back in 3-0.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitters on 96.3 FM WLCN. I'm along with Coach Ken Schweitzer and Lloyd Kirby up here in the booth. And the Rail Splitters defense got to go to work again. Glenwood called the timeout. We're going to see what they want to do here with a 36-0 lead and a minute 25 left in the half. Lincoln defense on the field. Knadler now waits for the snap from his center. Got a man in motion. Here's the snap.
Nope.
Fake the handoff to Mueller. Now he's going to throw it up ahead. He's got a first down and more. That's the play they wanted to call. They faked the handoff to Mueller.
To number 9,
and Brady Dwyer caught the pass. First down, Glenwood. Brady Dwyer is a senior, 5'10", 210. They're running 2 players at a time in and out. That's 2 wide receivers there, Coach. Ryan Packett and Andrew Schwartz. They're the wideouts on the far side of the field. They got 3 wideouts here on the near side. Nobody in the backfield with Knadler. Now here comes the pressure. Knadler throws it up the middle. He's got his man. That's one of his favorite targets, number 5. He bounced off 1 tackle. Did he make it to the end zone?
Pass is complete to number 5.
That was
I don't think he quite got in, but
Gavin Simmons. That's one of his favorite targets. So it'll be first and goal for Glenwood.
I think it's down to the 5-yard line. They take another timeout.
With 51 seconds remaining on the first half clock. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football here from Chatham-Glenwood with the score 36-0 in favor of Glenwood. And now the Rail Splitters back on their heels. It's first and goal for Glenwood. They called another timeout. It's going to be first and goal at the 5-yard line as Knadler and his gang come back out onto the field. Both teams, as Coach told you, exactly opposite uniforms. Glenwood's got the red shirts, Lincoln's got the white shirts and the red pants, and Glenwood's got the white pants. Knadler, he's got a running back, and I believe that's Grady Mueller with him in the backfield. He's got it. Hands off Mueller.
Oh, good hit.
Good hit, as Coach says, for the Rail Splitters.
Who is that, 51? That's Tommy Braid.
Tommy Braid, one of the defensive ends for Lincoln.
He got across the line and made a nice hit there at the backfield.
Another timeout, Glenwood.
That's their 3rd and final one. The ball, they got a yard out to the 4-yard line.
Tommy Braid wears the number 51 for Lincoln. As Coach told you, made that stop. He's a junior defensive end. He's 6'3", 210-pounder.
Yeah, he looked big on that play, Bob, and he made a nice one.
41 seconds left on the clock for the first half, and Lincoln trails it 36-0. And it's going to be second goal, third and goal for...
Third down. No, I thought it should be third, shouldn't it? Let's see. No, it's second.
Second goal.
They probably got a couple plays called here, Bob, but they got pretty good time. They got 41 seconds still.
And call it the 4-yard line.
May see a rollout pass here.
Knadler with Mueller in the backfield. White out on each side of the field. He's got the high snap, but he's going to keep it, and he's going to throw incomplete. Good coverage there by Ryan Metalko, number 22 for the Rail Splitters. Well, he thought he might have had a chance at that.
Well, yeah, he did roll out, and I don't know if that was planned or it was because of the high snap as he grabbed it and had a receiver out there, but he overthrew him a little bit. Metalko was there also.
Been nice if he could have picked that off. He could have gone all the way, maybe.
Yeah.
Just wishful thinking.
Is he that fast? Maybe so. I don't know how fast he is, but we'd love to see it.
Third and goal at the 4. 35 seconds left for the half. Knadler, lone man in the backfield. Gets good blocking, throws touchdown. That's his favorite receiver there. Gavin Simmons. Touchdown. Makes it 42-0. So it's going to be running clock in the second half. 42-0 for Glenwood with 32 seconds remaining in the first half. And Mia Gerger, the 13th all-time leading scorer for Glenwood. She's kicked since she was a freshman for the varsity. Where's the number 88? That's how many keys are on a piano. Here's the snap, the placement. The kick, she just loops that one over the crossbar and make the score. Glenwood 43, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football with a Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Chicago Street Rentals, that's easy for me to say, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. That's going out towards Coach Ken Schweitzer's.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Yeah. Tristan Schint kicks it away. This one's going to come down to Lincoln right at about the 5-yard line. And I believe that's Seth Durbin. And Durbin gets out maybe the 16 or 17. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 17-yard line, Coach.
Yeah,
maybe the 18.
He tried to run to the middle. There's not a lot of running room anywhere on the field, but that's where he tried to go and didn't quite make it back to the 20.
And that'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And that's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10, 26 seconds left on the first half clock.
I think we're going to take a knee and get out of there for the half.
And you're right, Coach. They went victory formation. And that should run the clock out for the half with the lead to the Glenwood Titans, 43-0. An impressive ball game.
Yeah, impressive for the Titans. Not so good for the Railers, but they're up against a pretty good opponent tonight.
And I believe it's homecoming here tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it's official. That's the end of the first half with the score. Glenwood 43, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 6 minutes.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique, for clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Rail Splitter football at halftime, and you know what that means. Our halftime sponsor is Grau Incorporated. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since I was 5 years old in 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. That's an easy number. Pardon me, not for me. 217-735-4444, or go online to grauinc.com. That's Chris Grau and his professional crew out there at 1905 North Kickapoo. Well, it was a rough first half, Coach. Things just didn't go our way. Glenwood leads at 43-0. They're just a well-oiled machine.
Well, yeah, they had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions. The worst starting position they had on the field was their own 45. Everything else they started in Lincoln territory. The longest drive they had was the last one, which only took 6 plays. Their first one took 5, and then all the others were 3-play drives before they scored. So, they've had their way offensively. Lincoln hasn't been able to stop basically anything that they've done. On the other side, the Railers have struggled. They've picked up only 4 first downs along the way, and their first possession they got intercepted, turned the second one over on down, and then had a punt, a safety, and 2 more punts.
Coach, the halftime is sponsored by Grau Incorporated, but at halftime we need to double check the list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty.
Okay, well, the first thing we said at the beginning of the game, to improve the pass coverage, and I can't say that we've done that yet. Good defense, they're running the ball well. We've made a few tackles, a few good plays at times, but by and large we haven't been able to stop the running game either. And then number 3, we said continue the offensive production we've had recently, like for example against MacArthur, and we have not done that either. So we've lost out on all 3 of those here in the first half. Our leading rusher has been Peyton Bunner. He's carried 7 times for just 22 yards. Tate Johnson's thrown the ball 7 times, completed 3 for just 26 yards. So all in all, not a good defensive night, not a good offensive night so far.
The only gem in there as far as defense was 2 Mellow Cream sacks.
Yeah, we did have a couple sacks, and I'm not sure I marked down who those were. I hope you've got that.
Well, I think Frank Sanders was one of them.
Yeah, he had the one.
Yeah, I can't.
And maybe it was Aiden Fry. Maybe?
Yeah, you're right. It was. Yeah, you called that one.
Yeah, I think he had the other one.
He did. So those are the 2 Mellow Cream sacks. Aiden Fry, the nose guard, and Frank Sanders, an outside linebacker.
We're at halftime here at Glenwood High School, and Lincoln trails at 43-0.
Coach, you said there was one other big game in the conference when we were coming in.
Quincy Notre Dame's at Jacksonville. That's our next 2 opponents, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Rochester's playing at MacArthur tonight, and SHG is playing at Springfield, so that could be the tough game of the
at
season.
Memorial.
Both teams very good, and be interesting to see how that one turns out. I think SHG has been improving as the year goes along. Springfield started off undefeated, I think, for their first 5 games before they finally got beat. Quincy Notre Dame beat them. They were 4-0. Quincy beat them, and then they beat Jacksonville last week. So they're 5-1.
So it seems strange not playing Springfield, but that's the way it goes in the split conference.
Yeah, with the new alignment and everything, things have changed a little bit. And I said I thought Springfield had 5 wins, but now I only see 4, so I may be wrong.
And that's a beautiful new facility there at Memorial Stadium. They pretty much redone all of Lanphier High School, and they have.
Well, and Lanphier, of course, always plays there, and now Southeast is playing there because their field's getting renovated. So there's games there probably every weekend, and sometimes 2 games.
And I see all kinds of construction going on at Springfield High School. So that's a good sign for the city.
Yeah, and I think they'll continue to play their home games at Memorial
Stadium.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll take another break here at halftime. Our halftime sponsored by Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. And Chris Grau and his guys will take care of you out there. Mistinzik, one of my buddies out there in Bossingham, they always do a good job. Just check them out. There's a Milam out there. You know all the names.
Yeah.
Renfro's. All right, you take care, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
5 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-4444, and that's the way we like it, baby, or go online to grauincorporated.com. Well, Coach, let's take a look around the league, and you had a halftime score, I believe.
Yeah, we had a halftime score between Quincy, Notre Dame, and Jacksonville. Quincy, Notre Dame led at half, 14-7, a close battle there. Game was at Jacksonville, but I kind of thought it might be a little bigger spread than that, but the Jacksonville Crimson are hanging tough there with Quincy, Notre Dame, so we'll see how the second half goes in that one. That's the two opponents Lincoln has left on their schedule. Looking at the east side of the Central State 8, we got a three-way tie for first place. U-High, Glenwood, and Rochester all 3-1 in the conference, 4-2 overall. Lincoln follows them in fourth place, 2-2 and 4-2, and then you got MacArthur with a 1-3 conference record and Eisenhower 0-4. Over on the west side, Quincy, Notre Dame is kind of in charge there. They're 4-0 in the conference, 5-1 overall. Springfield and SHG are both 3-1 in the conference in their division, and Jacksonville 2-2, and then comes up with Lamprey and Eisenhower both 0-4.
Well, SHG, I heard, has had a lot of injuries this year, and Rochester, their top two quarterbacks injured.
Yeah, they had one injured before they played us, and then after they played us, they had this number 2 go down. So they're working on 3 and 4, which are still decent athletes, but they're not your number 1 starters, and that does make a difference.
Yeah, to a defending state champion, to a program that has been pretty stable over the years there.
Yeah.
Same way with SHG, but you can't be the champion every year.
No, and they still have to play each other on week 9 of the season, so one of those is for sure going to have 3 losses in the season.
So both teams back out on the field warming up, and we'll send it back to Joe Lee for another minute, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Jacob Long, the freshman, going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out on 1909 North Kickapoo Street. It'll be a running clock here in the second half as Glenwood leads at 43-0. Here's a short kick, and it's on his knees. And is it grounded there? No, he handed it off. Stays on his feet, looking for Lincoln territory. There's a penalty on the play, and he spun down at the 40-yard line, and that penalty will probably go against Glenwood, but we'll have to wait and see. If not, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Titans.
And they stopped the clock. I'm not sure why, but as you said, Bob, there's a flag on the field.
Yeah, that should be the running clock.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but
Flag on the play.
Well,
but he stopped it. I saw him do that.
Holding a 10-yard penalty, so that's going to put him back to the 30. 1st and 10 for Glenwood at the 30-yard line. And Glenwood, as we told you, in the red helmets, red shirts, Rail Splitters in the white helmets, white shirts.
From their own 29-yard line.
We'll get this second half rolling.
I don't understand the rolling clock stuff.
Yeah, it should be running. Here we go. Knadler, the quarterback. He'll probably stay in for a while. On the long count, there's the snap, the handoff, new running back in there. He's got plenty of running room into Lincoln territory, and he may go all the way. It's going to be a touchdown from scrimmage on the first play, and that was number 7, Herschel Walker, senior, 5'8", 191 pounds, from his own 20-yard line, an 80-yard touchdown run to start the second half. And that'll make the score 49-0 in favor of Glenwood. And
I was looking up that was not Knadler. That was their backup quarterback.
14.
Yeah,
Tristan, that's the kicker.
But so I didn't see the exact play, but
so Tristan Schint will now attempt the extra point, and he was the quarterback that threw the touchdown, and he's the kickoff man. They're a man short. And now they're ready to go. Tristan Schint will attempt the extra point. He kicks it soccer style. He's got plenty of leg. We've seen him on the kickoffs. And he's the backup quarterback. Here's the boot. And they're going to say it is through the uprights. And that'll make the score Glenwood 5-0, 50-0 Lincoln. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football, along with Coach Ken Schweitzer and Lloyd Kirby up here in the booth. Joe Lee back at the station. I'm Bobby V. All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Glenwood Titans lead it 50-0. Supposed to be a running clock, but for some reason they don't like running it. 11:42 left on the third quarter clock. And I'll have to see who this kicker is. Looks like it may be a new kicker. Durbin and Gabe Smith back for the Rail Splitters.
Well, they only ran one play, but I did notice the Railers had a lot of defensive substitutions in on that last series or not. I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those kids out there in the field here soon.
So Tristan Schint will kick it away on the Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Let's see who it goes to. Here's the boot. This is going to be out of bounds. So that'll be good field position for the Rail Splitters. And one of the Rail Splitters down shook up on the play. That's the most dangerous play in football, the kickoff, and you can get hit hard if you don't see somebody coming at you. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout with an injury timeout.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Back here at Chatham Glenwood High School, one of our players down after that kickoff run. Down on his chest, he's moving his legs. It's Tommy Baird. Tommy Baird's one of the defensive ends for the Rail Splitters, and he got shook up on the kickoff. Coach and I didn't see what happened. He's rolled over on his back now. That's somewhat of a good sign, but he's still down. And now they're going to try and help him up. He's sitting up. Trainers from both sides out on the field, and the officials there.
Now that might be Alex. I'm not sure that's a 1 or 7. That's Alex Schmidt.
Oh, it's Alex Schmidt. Okay.
And he got hurt earlier in the game, if you recall.
Yeah, and he's some injury to his leg, the way he's hobbling off.
Yeah, we were watching the ball to see if it was going to go out of bounds, which it did, and didn't look back up the field to see what was going on.
Again, we would like to say a special thanks to our
Alex Schmidt. They're helping him off the field. Trainer and he each have an arm around each other. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, 1st and 10. That's the way we like it, baby. For the Rail Splitters, slowly coming to the line of scrimmage. As Coach said, we may see some substitutions later on, but right now it's still Tate Johnston in there. And there's the snap. That was another quarterback for Lincoln. That's the backup quarterback, Dylan Stevens, in there for the Rail Splitters to start this second half. He handed it off there. I didn't catch who the running back was. I was looking at Dylan Stevens.
Yeah, I don't either, but he didn't have much of a chance. The offensive lineman, if he made some contact, he sure didn't sustain a block, and the defender got off him and made it stop for a loss of a yard.
Loss of a yard, you're right. And number 10, Dylan Stevens, is a sophomore. He's 6 foot, 150 pounds. Now they keep the clock running with the 50-0 lead for Glenwood. Stevens out of the gun. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Quisenberry's the wing, hands it off to his fullback, and he's just a yard across the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's a 2-yard pickup for the Rail Splitters on 2nd and 11. So it'll be 3rd and 9 now for Lincoln at the near side hash mark. The Rail Splitters have got all Quentin Quisenberry's in there for the Rail Splitters. I'll try and pick him up as we go. Number 52 is Jace Washam for the Rail Splitters. I think that's number, is that 86 or 66?
66 is in.
66, that's
Heiser.
and he's a senior. We like to see guys that stuck with the program all the way getting in at this time of a game. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff.
Yeah.
Nice run to the 40. We'll try and pick up who that was for you. And it's 20. That's Durbin.
Seth Durbin on the
That was Durbin on the run for the Rail Splitters to the 40.
It's going to be about 4th and 5 here. I think the Railers may just go for it, Bob.
Definitely, they go for it.
They'd like to get a first down, just keep the ball out of the. Oh, now the punt team, I think, is coming in.
Punt team coming on. Let's see if Gully stays in there to punt it.
Yep, he is.
Usually it's Quisenberry on the long snap, and I think that's him. Near side hash mark. Here's a snow high snap way over his head. One man coming after him. Gully's running. He's just going to run with it.
Yeah, he doesn't got to try to kick it.
And he's knocked out of bounds over around the 32-yard of Lincoln. What'll be 1st and 10 for Glenwood. So a lot of players out there that usually don't get a play for both sides getting a shot.
Yeah, well, that was the regular punt team out there, Bob. Though that's a second bad snap. One rolled back to him and got in the end zone for a safety. That one went over his head, and he didn't have much choice. He tried to run it, got out to about the 33 before losing the ball.
So that'll make it 1st and 10 for Glenwood, as Coach told you, at the 33. Last time it was Shint, the quarterback, the kicker. Tristan Shint, the quarterback, waits for the snap out of the shotgun, hands off to one of the running backs. Looks like that's 40, struck down by about 4 or 5 Rail Splitters. That's 40 is
Alfonso Burrow on the carry. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 for the Titans.
there's a McCubbin on their team. 46. Alfonso Burrow on the run. I noticed Hudson McCubbin here. That's why the McCubbins are here. They've got a young man that goes to Glenwood. 2nd and 2 for Glenwood. And here we go again. Shint at the quarterback. 2nd and 2. Man in motion on the far side of the field. There's the snap. Another running back in there. That's 21. A good tackle made by one of the Rail Splitters. That was
Caden Wilkerson.
Jeffries. Doran Jeffries, Jr., 5'7", 147.
That was a sophomore, Caden Wilkerson, on the tackle there. Bob did a good job of hanging on, getting him to the ground to about the 21-yard line.
And now the running clock in full effect, Coach. We're down to 7:10 left for the game. Glenwood leads Lincoln 50-0. Ball's on the far side hash mark as the Titans come to the line of scrimmage. Shint, the quarterback. Looks like he's still got 21 back there with him. Here's the snap. Here's the hand. Trip. Now he gets back up. And he's down to the 30-yard line. A host of Rail Splitters there to take him down. Jeffries again on the carry for Glenwood. That's going to be first down?
No, they had the first down.
They had the first down. I'm sorry.
He just picked up a yard on that play there.
By number 23, Caden Adams.
Adams on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
2nd and 8 for the Titans.
2nd and 8. We're going with one wide out on each side of the field. Shint's got a running back off to his left now. He's got the snap. And hands off to Jeffries again. Jeffries, a nifty little runner. It's hard to take him down. Most of the Rail Splitters there to take him down. There was
Alfonso Burrow on the carry.
Alfonso Burrow, and there was 9 Rail Splitters there to take him down.
Yeah, it took that many, but he got past the line of scrimmage before he got touched by a Railer, and then they tried to grab him from behind, and it's a pretty tough way to tackle.
For another Green Family Stores.
First and goal.
Yep, down to the 10-yard line.
And here we go, first and goal. Shint, where's the number 14? At quarterback. Snap and the handoff. And he just keeps wading his way along the sideline. I think that's Alfonso again.
Alfonso Burrow on the carry.
It was Alfonso Burrows. Rail Splitters wouldn't let him in the end zone.
Well, the Rail Splitters, they kind of gang up on him, but they don't make very good tackles, Bob. They just haven't had a good night of tackling, I don't think, and that's made it possible for their running backs to keep running with the ball.
Quisenberry on the stop.
Quisenberry on the stop for the Rail Splitters. Shint going to go into the huddle with the play. Only 13 seconds left on the play clock. They got to go. Alfonso Burrow, the running back. Long count, no hurry. Shint, Alfonso. Oh, he passed it. Touchdown. Fake the handoff and the touchdown. I believe that's number 82.
Yep, David Helm.
David Helm on the touchdown pass. So it's 56-0 Glenwood with 4:29. North Sangamon left on the clock here in the third quarter. And Mia Gerger back in there. Gerger, number 88. They bring her back in. Waits for the snap. There's the placement, the kick. And it is through the uprights. I'll make the score Glenwood 57, Lincoln 0 with 4:29 remaining on the third quarter clock. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football, another touchdown for Glenwood, 57-0, and it's time for another Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Shint stays in there to kick it off. We'll have to check and see who's back there for the Rail Splitters. Maybe new players back there. Usually it's Durbin and Smith for the Rail Splitters, but we can't tell yet. We'll know when they kick it off. Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Chicago Street Rentals located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, up on the north end, past the old North Mine. There used to be a place where they made ice up there. Here's the approach and the kick, a long kick. It's going to come down at the 6-yard line, and that's Durbin with the ball. Durbin trying to string it out, and he's taken down around the 19-yard line. So that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. Of course, that's the way we like it, baby. 4:13 left. Make it 4:10 for the third quarter. Lincoln trails at 57-0.
First and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
Dylan Stevens, the quarterback now for the Rail Splitters. He's a sophomore. His brother took us to the playoffs last year. Darren Stevens.
Yeah, I don't see any starters still in the game, Bob.
No. As we mentioned before, Quentin Quisenberry's in there, along with Jace Washam. Here we go. Quisenberry's one of the wing backs. Stevens out of the gun, man in motion. That's Quisenberry. Quisenberry turns it upfield, and he makes it to at least the 21-yard line. Yeah,
just barely.
Got across the 20, 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8 for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a couple first downs and keep the clock running, Bob, and keep it away from them, because every time they touch it, they seem to get to the end zone.
Yeah, we keep wanting that long sustained drive.
7 for the Railers.
2nd down for the Rail Splitters. Dylan Stevens out of the gun, the wing formation, the classic one wide out. Here's the snap, hands off to his fullback, and he's stood up. But he makes it almost to the 25-yard line, so that's a 4-yard pickup for the Rail Splitters at the 24-yard line.
By number 61, Preston Bentley, and number 85.
3rd and 5, and
Weiss.
I don't see a punt coming, even if we don't get the first down here.
4
May be wrong.
for the Railers.
3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters. I didn't pick up the running back that time. Man in motion. High snap.
Get on it.
And he just dives on it back around the 14-yard line. Dylan Stevens, a high snap that he couldn't handle. So now it's going to be fourth down. 2 minutes left for the third quarter.
Lincoln's got somebody on the ground. Leland Jackson is number 20, that sophomore.
And for some reason, they stopped the clock.
Well, we got an injury.
Injury timeout. Okay. Well, we'll take a 1 minute break and we'll be back.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick and Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
So it's going to be fourth down and 14 for the Rail Splitters. Glenwood's already got a man back. That's Larry Wills, or Willis. Larry Wills, Jr. I think that's Gully back there. He's got the snap. Good snap. Boots it away. Nice kick. Going to bounce into Glenwood territory and go out of bounds, I would say, at the Glenwood 47-yard lines, where it'll be first and 10 for Glenwood at their own. Now they're going to call it the 50.
No, I think he's got it.
No, he's farther back. Yeah. 47-yard line. Far side hash mark. First and 10. Clock continues to run after the kick out. Minute left for the third quarter. Lincoln trails at 57-0. We'll have to see if they keep Shint in there at quarterback. Center comes out over the football. They run out of the shotgun. I think the new quarterback might be number 30. He waits for the snap on a long count, no hurry. Man in motion.
They moved.
And they blow it dead. They moved?
Yeah, they moved.
I still haven't picked up that quarterback's numbers.
That was a long.
Quarterback's 30-something. False start on Glenwood. So still first down. They back it off to the 42-yard line of Glenwood. So that'll be first and 15.
Don't understand them.
And they might just let this run out for the third quarter.
Yeah, they didn't. They stopped the clock for a few seconds there. I don't know why.
We're going to get one more playoff. There's the handoff. And still staying on his feet. Finally taken down in Lincoln territory at the 49. And the new quarterback in there is number 30. That's the end of the third quarter with a score. Glenwood 57, Lincoln 0. And the new quarterback in there is Tucker Murphy for Glenwood. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football. We get ready for the last 12 minutes, Coach. Lincoln trails at 57-0 will be the running clock.
Yeah, we still had the whole third quarter that way, and despite that, Lincoln couldn't move the ball, and Glenwood scored 3 times in that, 2 times in that third quarter. I'm sorry. Ball's near midfield here, and it's a second short for Glenwood. Just watching the line play up front, and Glenwood seems to be able to control the line of scrimmage, which I'm sure they've done a good part of the night.
And as we said, they've got a new quarterback in there, number 30. Check that again, Tucker Murphy. He's got 2 wideouts. He's got a running back with him. Murphy waits for the snap to start this 4th quarter. Hands it off to his running back. And he's going to have a first down. No, he's still on his feet. He's going to have more into Lincoln territory. They couldn't get him down. He's about at the 39.
Another Lincoln Railer on the ground, but he's getting up. He's slow getting up. Number 38.
That's Jacob Long.
Yeah.
Alfonso Burrow on the run and a first down for Glenwood.
Jacob Long's a freshman, Bob, 5'10", 170. Good size.
Yeah, our kickoff man. And Quentin Quisenberry on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Glenwood still switching players in and out. They're going to have a 1st and 10. You got a wide out on each side of the field. Murphy brings him up to the line of scrimmage, and now there's a whistle. Flag in the backfield here from that official. Delay of game offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15.
They are parked illegally.
1st and 15.
Please move your cars immediately.
Titans up to the line of scrimmage. Tucker Murphy in there. He's got 2 wideouts. Got a running back. Whoa! Way off sides. That'll be another penalty against the Titans. The whole left side of the line pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
False start. Offense.
False start on the offense. Another 5 yards. Now it's going to be 2nd and 20.
Yeah. Well, keep this up. Now the clock's, I don't understand the clock sometimes, but it kind of jumps a second there every once in a while.
There we go. Murphy hands it off. And nice hit. No, didn't. They're holding on to him.
Is that 38?
Is that Jacob Long? And that was Jeffries. Dorian Jeffries on the run.
It was either Hunter Clark or Jacob Long on the tackle. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was Hunter Clark.
He stopped him at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 16 for the Titans.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Titans. Out of the gun. Pretty close to the near side hash mark. Murphy. You can hear him clap his hands up here. Hands it off. That's Jeffries again. And Jeffries. Dorian Jeffries.
I think that is 38 on the tackle.
That's Jacob Long.
Yep. Long's getting in on some defensive plays.
James Suey.
Ball at the 37-yard line. They're going to go with 2 wideouts, 13 and 19.
3rd and 9 for the Titans.
You know, under these conditions, I don't think I'd cover the wideouts. I'd bring my defense in. There I go, throw. As soon as I say that, they would, but.
Yeah. 3rd and 9. Here's the snap. Handoff. Jeffries. He gets good blocking. Finally take him down.
41. Marcus Gill, a sophomore on the tackle.
And a flag on the play. Ball at the 35-yard line. Clock continues to run. 8:42 for the game. Next weekend, we're making the trip to a place we've never been, Coach. Have you ever been to Quincy, Notre Dame?
No.
I've never even been to Notre Dame. At least I'll be to Quincy, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to Notre Dame, but I didn't go on the field.
Oh, well, you won't next week either.
I won't, no. And they place the ball now back at the 45-yard line for Glenwood. Now they keep the clock running again. And they run players in and out. It's going to be 3rd and 17 at the 45-yard line of Lincoln for Glenwood. Murphy stays in there at quarterback. Tucker Murphy, a sophomore. He's got the snap. Hands off. He stays on his feet. Nobody can tackle. Now it's usually 4 or 5 players have to take him down. Dorian Jeffries again.
I think, do we have a 91 in there? 91. I think he was in on the tackle.
90.
Colby Merriman.
So that's going to be 4th and 14 now for Glenwood. 7:25 left for the game. Glenwood leads at 57-0. So this will be our third loss. The losses have always been tough. Rochester, U High, and now Glenwood.
Yeah, all big scores, all running clocks.
At least we scored a touchdown against the starting team for Rochester.
Yeah.
The snap and the punt. End over end.
Get away from it.
It's down back deep in Lincoln territory. That was... Well, it was a new guy in there to punt. Usually Tristan Shint punts for him, but they had another player in there to punt that time.
Yeah, he wasn't way deep in punt formation. He just took the snap and kicked it real quick just to get rid of it.
So that's a Chris Coyne. That was Joe DeLeese on the punt. So it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. 6:27. It's 25 left for the game. Glenwood's going to come out of here at 5-2, and the Rail Splitters at 4-3. Going to have a tough game next week on the road against Quincy Notre Dame. I hear they're ranked like 4th in 2A. Stevens out of the gun. He's got 2 wideouts. Looks for them. Now he looks the other way. He's a cool customer. Airs it out.
Oh,
no.
Overthrown. Had a man open. Number 1. That was Quisenberry.
Yeah. You're right.
He overthrew it a little bit.
Got a nice looking pass. Good spiral.
It was, yeah. That was nice to see.
2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Yeah, it'd be nice to catch one of those long passes.
Yeah, if we could get a first down here, we could probably salt the game away here.
Durbin's still in there at running back, along with Quisenberry. Durbin goes in motion. He gets the handoff. He makes the turn. Stale on his feet, and he's bucked down at the 26-yard line. 8-yard pickup there for Seth Durbin.
Yeah, nice run, Bob. And it's the game's over as far as score-wise, but it's good experience for some of these kids that'll be back in the future. And Stevens for one, but that was a nice run by Durbin. He got around the corner and picked up big yardage.
You're right, Coach. Those players getting a shot, and the Lincoln program's been turned around now. We got 5 victories last year, 4 this year. We got a wide out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did have a phone turned into the press box.
Stevens waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off. Oh, man, caught in the backfield. Somebody missed their assignment there.
Yeah, he didn't get blocked, didn't get touched at all, and he beat Durbin to the line of scrimmage. I think that was Durbin to the line of scrimmage.
So that's a loss. Ball was at the 25. You're right. Yeah, was it right at the line of scrimmage?
Yeah.
4th and 3 now for the Rail Splitters. Let's see Stevens' arm again.
Yeah, do something. He'll get 3 yards and get the first down here.
We're under 4 minutes now for the game. 57-0 Glenwood. Here we go. Up to the line of scrimmage. Stevens got it. Hands off to his fullback. He bulls ahead, and it's going to be real close.
Yeah, I think he's short.
Well, maybe.
It's close.
It is close. Ball at the 30.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a first down.
All right.
No, yeah. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. Keep it going. He just barely made it. Coach.
Yeah, he might got a generous spot there from the official. I'm not sure. I couldn't see exactly where he landed, but
we like their generosity.
Small victories, I guess, Bob, tonight.
Yeah. Stevens, he's got 4 new downs. Handoff, stays on his feet. Original line of scrimmage was maybe the 29, 28. He's out to the 32-yard line.
I think he picked up about 5 yards on that, yeah.
Quentin Quisenberry on the run for the Rail Splitters. It's going to be 2nd down for Lincoln.
Stop made.
Here we go. Out of the gun. Stevens looks along the line of scrimmage. Right, left. Now he wants to throw. We get to see him throw again. Up the middle. No. Oh, intercepted. Intended receiver was Seth Durbin. And one man to hit him. He horse collars him. That's a penalty on the horse collar. Rail splitter just grabbed him by the top of the shoulder of the pads and whipped him down.
That was quarterback Dylan Stevens making that tackle there, but he was going to get him down one way or the other, and he did it.
Did it the illegal way.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't happy probably about the interception, and so
they call that a personal foul, 15-yard penalty.
It'd be half the distance, but clock still runs here. Maybe we can.
Was at the 15.
Maybe they'll take a knee here a couple times and run out the clock. That'd be nice just to get it over with, but we'll see what happens. They're down to the 7-yard line. He just had a couple receivers out there, Bob, just couldn't connect with him, and that's a lack of experience.
Yeah, that timing.
Yeah.
And Glenwood, now they're coming back out on the field.
But as you said, he shows a nice arm. He can throw the ball downfield. It's something to look forward to.
Let's see if they take the knee. Now they're still in the shotgun. They're just letting the play clock run down. Murphy, the quarterback. Minute left. Snap. Yeah, he just takes the knee in the shotgun. So they take the loss to back there. And maybe one more time. Ball now back at the 12-yard line.
Ross Owens, your truck is parked illegally. Please move it. Ross Owens, your truck is parked illegally. Please move it.
38 seconds for the game. Lincoln will go to 4 wins, 3 losses. And the Titans to 5 wins. They're in the playoffs now, 2 losses. They'll be playing an extra game this year. He takes the knee, and that's going to end it. We'll let the clock run on down. 18 seconds. 14 seconds. Lincoln loses 15-0. And we're going to have to choose a player of the game. And that's going to end it. That's the fourth quarter. Final score, Glenwood 57, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Back here, Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night here at Glenwood. And now we have to pick the Joe Ryan Country Financial Player of the Game. And the vote is still out. Our judges are feverishly looking at the stats, and we'll have it for you here in a minute. But now Lincoln goes with a record of 4 wins, 3 losses on the season, and Glenwood advances to the playoffs with a 5-2 record. So are you putting the tight shoes on me? Do I have to make the pick?
Well, we're looking. You're looking what some people have done here.
Okay. Feverishly waiting, but I want to thank Joe Lee back at the station for everything. Of course, our engineer, production man, the man that gets the spots for us, Lloyd Kirby up here, and of course my great partner, my chauffeur, my driver, Ken Schweitzer, and he's made the decision. It's final. The player of the game is the nose guard, Aiden Fry. He wears the number 12. He's 5'10", 170. Aiden Fry. Put down F-R-Y-E in your scorebook. He's the player of the game. Thank you, Coach, for that decision.
You're welcome. It was a rough night here for all concerned as far as Lincoln is concerned. Nothing really went well tonight. Didn't run the ball, couldn't throw the ball much. And defensively, we just couldn't stop Glenwood. They're just that much better a team than the Railers are. And, you just kind of have to understand where that is and move on to the next week. And next week won't be any easier, I don't think, over at Quincy Notre Dame.
It's going to be tough over there. Well, thanks to all our fine sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. Thanks for the fans that stuck with us tonight. Thanks to Lloyd Kirby, my good partner, Coach Ken Schweitzer, Joe Lee back at the station. Thanks for everything. It's Bobby V reporting the final score from Glenwood. Glenwood 57, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll see you next week in Quincy.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique, for clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.